everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taylor and welcome to my beauty space. So today I did this really pretty like ombre liner, ombre lip kind of look. It's kind of like matchy with the two. And I really like how it turned out. I think it's so different and so fun. So if you guys do want to know how to get this look, then please continue to watch. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, you can hear my fan. Sorry about it, but it's really hot and I'm already sweating a little bit. So my fan's staying on. But anyways, first of all, I am going in with this coconut water cream from First Aid Beauty. It's my first time using it. And put this on the skin. Ooh. Ooh, that smells good. It's not like coconutty though. It's not what I expected. You know, as always, bring your moisturizer down onto your neck so that that area is nice and moisturized. So for primer, I'm going in and using my No Poreblem Prime Essence. Yeah, by Touch and Soul. I haven't used this before either. I got both of those in my BoxyCharm. Hold on. Is this like lit? Hold on. This is a weird primer. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know how much to put on. Okay, I have no idea what this is supposed to do, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really see a difference, but whatever. Okay. Anyways, okay, so for foundation, I'm actually going with my Mercier Candleglow Soft Luminous Foundation. This is in the shade Dusk, so I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too dark, but I'll just blend it down to the neck, which I am tanned a little bit, so maybe it'll work. And I'm also taking a tiny little bit of this Milani Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer, and I'm only going to add like one pump of that just because this foundation is already kind of glowy, so I don't want to overdo it. Oh, that's not a bad color match. Okay. Now for the skin today, I really don't want like anything super full coverage or anything. I want to really focus on the liner and the lips that I'm going to do later. So I want my skin to look Okay, sorry. So back to what I was saying earlier. I want my skin to be like glowy, but I still want to have a little bit of coverage, but not too much. Like this is super natural, and that's what I want. And I'm just taking this NYX Dewy setting spray and tapping over my foundation and concealer just to ensure that nothing is cakey, nothing is clumpy, and everything is nice and blended. And even though I do want this to be glowy, I am gonna set my under eyes because I'm a creasy mess most of the time. So I like have to set my under eyes. But I am only setting right here, right at my creases. Just right there, right underneath the eye. I'm not bringing it down like I usually do. I'm just doing that. And that just smooths everything out, as you can see. I am taking a little bit and putting it right here in the inner corner just to brighten up that area. And I think I'm actually going to cream contour today. I have not cream contoured in so long, but let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm taking my NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit right here, a little bit right here, and then around the forehead, around my jawline. And then I'm taking this Real Techniques sculpting brush. I'm just going to go ahead and blend this in. Now when I blend in my cream contour, I kind of like press and bring it upwards, just to keep that shape that we have going. And then with the forehead, I'm just blending this back into the hairline. I'm not blending it down, blending it back, just so that the shadow falls in the right place and it does not make us look muddy. Then with the jaw contour, I will bring it down. And I'm going to take one more spritz. Just go over top. Make sure everything is blended. And now for blush, I'm actually going to take a cream blush as well. This is the Peacher's Daughter Blush slash Highlighter from LAQA & Co. It's just a really pretty shimmery shade. I'm going to take this on a little stippling brush from E.L.F. I'm just going to pick up a little bit and start applying it right to the cheeks. And for this, I'm not applying too much because my skin is already glowy. But I just wanted to lay down just a little bit more of a glowy product to enhance that a little bit more. So that doesn't do too much, but it does give you like a little glow, as you can see. It's just kind of like a base for the highlighter and the blush we're going to put over top. I'm going to go ahead and take some more of my setting powder that I used earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and set my smile lines right here because they crease so bad on me. Now I'm also going to set my chin as well because it creases really bad. And then I'm taking a little bit extra powder and just packing it into the sides of my nose because I crease. Y'all have not guessed, I crease really bad. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I'm going with this Tarte BU Naturally palette. I am taking the shade, I think this is Explore. Right here is just a really pretty like medium brown shade. I'm just going to take this on a fluffy brush from Alamar Cosmetics. And I'm going to go ahead and begin popping this in my transition area. I don't want too much today. This is going to be very neutral with the eyes. Now that I have that laid down, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This dark one. I think the name of it is Daybreak. Something like that. So I'm going to take that on just a little bit of a smaller brush. I'm taking the tiniest amount of this and I'm just going to pop that directly in the crease just to define it a teensy tiny little bit. And then I'm going right back in with that other shade. I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. And now, while we have these shades here, all I'm gonna do for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna take that brown, the light one that we've been working with, and I'm just gonna run it underneath the lashes. This really pretty light color down there on the bottom. It's just kind of like a shimmery whitish gold. I think the name is Tropical. I'm going to go ahead and spray my brush. And then dip on in there. And I'm just going to start patting this on the lid. Now how I'm going to do this part is I am mostly putting this in the inner part of the eye, and I'm bringing it up kind of higher on the inner corner right there, and I'm not taking it past that part of my eye. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, just tapping it in, going about 3/4 of the way over and stopping, bringing it up in the inner corner. Okay, so I'm just going to take that brush again with a little bit more of that original brown shade, and I'm just going to feather out the edges and just make sure that everything is nice and blended. There's the shadow. As you can see, putting that shade in the inner corner really like brightens your eyes up and just opens them up a little bit more. Okay, so now for the fun part. I am gonna go ahead and do my liner, but I'm gonna be using these. I have my regular black fire, I have a bright red, and then kind of like a dark burgundy, kind of like blood red. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to go ahead and explain this now before I start, because I won't be able to once I start doing this. I'm going to put the black on the inner part and the outer part where the wing is. And then I'm going to have the darker red as a transition from the black to the lighter red. The lighter red's only going to be on the middle part of the lid, if that makes any sense. But you'll see what I'm doing. So this is the finished liner. I love how this turned out. Hold on, let me zoom you guys in. Okay, so this is the finished liner. It was so hard to make these even, and like they're not all the way even, but it'll be fun. So anyways, okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and go over that cream contour. I'm going with my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm taking it on this little Luxie 512 small contouring brush. And if you can hear thunder, it's about to storm, so that's what that is. So I'm just going to take this, and since everything is still a little bit wet, I am tapping this down, and then I'll go through and blend it out. But I'm not just like swiping this around the face because I don't want to disturb any of the products that are underneath. And then with the forehead, I'm doing the same thing that I did whenever I was blending it in. I am pushing this back into the hairline. I'll also go right here underneath the jaw. And now I'm just going to take whatever's left over and just run it down the sides of the nose. Just to add like a little bit more definition. Okay, and for blush, I'm going in with this Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. Taking this shade Seclusion. Just a really pretty peachy color. I'm taking this on my Luxie 516 Duo Fiber Powder Brush. I'm just gonna grab some of this and just start applying it to the cheeks. And I am applying this to the backs of the cheeks and the apples, just to tie everything together. And I will just take a little bit and kind of like pop it right here on the nose. I like doing this during the summer because it gives you kind of like a sun-kissed look. Oh my God. Do y'all hear this rain? Can we not? And I'm just going to pop a little bit of this right here on the forehead as well. It doesn't really do much. It just adds a little bit of warmth. I mean, you can't even tell, but I do it, so whatever. So for highlight, I want to try this new highlight. This is the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter in the shade Prosecco Please. And it's like powder, because I was just like feeling it earlier. It feels like a jelly, but it's kind of like powdery. So I don't know how to feel about that. We'll see how this works. I'm going to take this on my normal highlighting brush, the Morphe M535 Defined Deluxe Blender. Let's pick this up and see what happens. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay, that looks really pretty actually. I think it might be a little bit dark for me, but that's fine because I'll probably go over with a lighter highlight in a second anyways. But I'm just tapping that into the skin, and then I'll take my finger and go right over top. Okay. Pretty, but like I said, a little bit too dark. So let's switch to another one. Okay, just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and take this Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder. I'm just going to take this on that same brush and just go, ooh, too much. Go right over top. Oh wow, that makes that really, really intense. Okay, just So there's one good thing about that little jelly highlight is, bam. I mean, as you can see, this highlighter by itself is really pigmented, but like on the cheeks, it's really pigmented over that jelly highlighter. So super quickly, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna put on some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are done and mascara is on. So now I'm gonna go in with my lip color. I'm taking that same bright red we used on the eyes. So now that I have that on, I'm going to take that darker shade and I'm just going to tap this around the edges. Just to give that ombre look. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing this until I'm satisfied. I just want the same look that we have going on the eyeliner on the lips as well. I'm just gonna go in and clean up the edges like a tiny little bit, mostly around the bottom, as you can see. It just got a little bit messy down there, which usually happens whenever you use a brush. And once I have that cleaned up, I'm just going to go in with this Buxom lip gloss in the shade Moonlighter. I'm going to go ahead and put this over top. It's just a really pretty, like, reddish pink gloss. Okay, everyone, so this is my finished look for the day. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Okay, take two. Okay, everyone, and this is the finished video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I love how this look turned out. I think it's so pretty and it's so different. And as always, everything that I used is linked in the description box below if you guys are interested. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a nice comment, and turn on your post notifications. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!